Okay, today's Colorado trivia is, which pop culture term did Dr. Seuss create that's used to describe a smart person? Was it A, dork, B, nerd, C, geek, or D, dweeb? The answer is B, nerd. Can you believe that? The first recorded instance of the word is used in Dr. Seuss's book, If I Ran the Zoo, published in 1950. Well, joining us this morning with more about Dr. Seuss and Read Across America is children's librarian Amy Forrester. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Look at, she brought all this fun stuff. The Dr. Seuss hat, little mustache. All right, so tell me more about Theodore Seuss Geisel. He would be 113 years old today.
Yes. He was a great man. He not only wrote books and illustrated them, but he helped in the publishing world to get other people's books written as well. So he's quite an amazing man.
Why do you think he's still so popular today in 2017?
I think part of it is that we all read those books as kids, so we want to share them with our kids.
Yeah.
And they're also fun and accessible. He manages to mix the educational with the imaginative at the same time, so you get a lot of bang for your buck.
Austin is 17, Wyatt is 14. I read The Cat in the Hat that you're looking there. And there's a Walk It in My Pocket I read to both of them. I mean, it's just craziness. And Read Across America is celebrating Dr. Seuss's birthday.
Yes.
What's the initiative all about? What are you doing?
Yeah, so it happens every year on March 2nd, which is Dr. Seuss's birthday. And we celebrate all across the country reading and the benefits of books. A lot of people have zany celebrations for it.
Yeah.
They might eat birthday cake or sing silly songs. It's a fun celebration.
Green eggs and ham.
Definitely.
Dr. Seuss wrote and illustrated over 40 books. What makes the books perfect for all kids of every generation?
Yeah, so things like Cat in the Hat are great for beginning readers because they have lots of sight words, they repeat them a lot, but they're also silly and fun at the same time. And then longer books like The Lorax or Yertle the Turtle, they're really imaginative and they have such detailed illustrations and you just can't wait for the next thing to happen.
This is the Lorax right here. Remember that? That's the Lorax. As a librarian, do you have a favorite Dr. Seuss book?
I do. I really love Fox and Socks.
Fox and Socks.
Fox and Socks. I remember my dad reading it and falling asleep while he was
in
reading
the box, right? Can you read us a section from one of Dr. Seuss' book? Oh yes, there's a Walk It in My Pocket.
There's a Walk It in My Pocket.
Did we ever figure out what the Walk It was?
I don't think you do. I think you do. Did you ever have the feeling there's a wasket in your basket? Or a neuro in your bureau? Or a wasset in your closet? Sometimes I feel quite certain there's a jertin in my curtain. Sometimes I have the feeling there's a zlock in my clock. And that Zelf up on the shelf, I have talked to him myself.
That's so cute. She's so perfect. You're a perfect librarian.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you could be a teacher too. You do that wonderful. Finding a Dr. Seuss book sometimes can be pretty difficult, but at the Denver Public Library, you guys have something called customized book lists.
Yeah, so customized book lists are really great for those kids who've read everything or the kid who doesn't want to read anything at all. Also great for the times of year, like today when there are 0 Dr. Seuss books on the shelf. I had to really look hard to bring these today. So what you do is you go to our website, denverlibrary.org. You click on the Kids tab and you'll find a customized book list form that you fill out. It's really short. You tell us how old your child is. You tell us what their reading level is, some books they like to read, maybe books they didn't like to read, or maybe my child doesn't like to read really scary books.
Very nice.
And then we librarians, children's librarians, humans, will pick out 8 to 10 titles and send you an email that they're all linked to the website and you can just place them on hold and pick them up.
You can log on to their website, which is denverlibrary.org, to find out more. Is there an author that you found might be similar to Dr. Seuss that really teaches the kids literacy at a young age?
Yeah. I brought with me A Pig, a Fox, and a Box. A little nod there, I think, to Fox and Socks. It's by Jonathan Fenske, who actually lives here in Colorado. And it's really fun, a playful mix of a fox trying to outfox a pig and getting it every time.
Cute. Do you know, yesterday, Amy, we had this really adorable married couple, 24 years old. They were on the show and they're in a reality show. So they have to go across the country with just a map, just a cell phone. All of today's technology is taken from them. So they went into the library and they didn't know what the card catalog or the Dewey Decimal System was.
Well, I hope they asked a librarian for help.
So since you're here, explain to those, I mean, it's not the millennials' fault. They have grown up in a different kind of age. So explain what the Dewey Decimal System is and why it's so important.
Sure. The Dewey Decimal System was created by Melville Dewey, and he thought It's hard to find books at different libraries when you go in. You don't know where to look for all the books on, say, dinosaurs, right? A big popular topic for kids. But with Dewey's system, which he assigned numbers to each subject, you know that dinosaurs will always be in the 567s. So I could go to any library and find those same books in the same place.
In the 567s.
So it helps you to order all those books, and we have a lot of them.
Thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Yes, celebrating today. Visit denverlibrary.org and search Suess for all the different ways that you can enjoy the tales of his magical books in honor of Read Across America, or really any day of the year. It's a lot of fun. That website also features many other events taking place at our Denver Public Library, both for kiddos and adults. Stay with us. We'll be right back.